All right, let's bring you the latest from Mumbai. Some respite for Mumbaikars after the roads have been inundated for the last 18 hours or so. Remember, there were heavy showers through the night. After being submerged in water due to heavy downpour, water has finally started receding in parts of Mumbai. However, several low-lying areas still continue to remain inundated. Due to different sections of the Central Railways being submerged, almost all Mumbai-bound trains have been terminated. The suburban trains are also running at a reduced frequency. Operations on all the 4 lines between Sion and Kurla have been suspended. The Railways has issued an advisory that 9 trains have been cancelled so far. More updates are expected. Citizens have been asked not to venture outside. Being a Sunday, most of them would want to venture out, but that's the advisory also issued. Meanwhile, 4 NDRF teams have been deployed across Mumbai. The Met Department has also warned of more rain for the next 48 hours.
Day of heavy rains in Mumbai, and if I tell you these are the roads of Mumbai, would you believe it? But this is the Andheri East area, and we are right now present outside this Andheri subway, which is completely submerged into water. No one would believe that these are the important roads of Mumbai, which are now turned into a place where a heavy flow of river is flowing. Look at the force of the water over here. Look at the intensity. The gutter over there is completely filled. The water from that gutter is also coming out and pouring into that Andheri subway. Camera person Sunil will show here that what are the force of the water over here. Look at here. We are not even able to stand properly. Water from everywhere is coming right now over here. Look at this force over here. And such is the situation right now in Mumbai. And if it rains continuously, the situation will be worrisome. With camera person Sunil, this is Saurabh Vakhtania in Mumbai for India Today.
Heavy rains forced Mumbaikars to stay home on a Sunday. This is at this point of time on the harbour line. What you can see is the railway tracks completely submerged under rainwater, and this is going to be the entire day. Central Railway has suspended all the railway services. Traffic beyond Andheri on the western suburbs is difficult as there is waterlogging at many places like Kandivali, Borivali, Goregaon and other places, and this is a big question for the authorities as to what will happen, as the warning of the Met Department has been extended for next 24 hours where there will be heavy rain. Coming Monday, Mumbaikars will start coming out of their houses for offices, schools and colleges, and the situation can get worse. With camera person Mangesh Ambre, Mustafa Sheikh, Mumbai for India Today.
Time for now from our correspondents. Mustafa Sheikh joins me live from Chunabhatti railway station. Also joining me live is Saurabh Vakhtania from the Milan subway. Let me pause to Saurabh first. You know, Saurabh, I've been in Mumbai for 9 years, and every time the monsoons have hit the city, the first place to be inundated is the Milan subway. That story never changes. The script remains the same. What action has really been taken by the BMC over these years to ensure that this doesn't happen repeatedly, or what's the justification they've been providing?
Well, Vedika rightly mentioned, same is the situation every time at the Milan subway area. Now you can see there are huge pumps which are been installed over here. This is the Milan subway area and completely waterlogged. Now we spoke to some of the officials who are pumping out water from this particular patch. Now what they are telling us is the drainage system is not cleaned properly. So lot of water is getting stuck. How much of these pumps will be installed over here? It is of no use because there is a problem in the drainage system. Now what the BMC this year told us before the monsoon that 25% extra budget was utilized for the cleanage of drainage system. Now where all this money has gone? Now for the last 2 days we are seeing how Mumbaikars are facing problems. The lifeline of Mumbai, local trains have come to a grinding halt. Several places waterlogging. Now there is some respite in Mumbai right now that it is not raining very heavily, so the water is started to recede from several places. But in some time there will be a high tide, and if rains at that time, there will be more difficult situation. The second thing, the Mumbai IMD has predicted more heavy rains in next 24 hours, which is Monday, that is tomorrow.
Yes.
And during that peak hours and rush hour time, if such is the situation, that it will be lot of problem.
Yes.
So something proper measures have to be taken and accountability has to be noted down, because someone has to take responsibility if Mumbaikars are paying so much of taxes.
Yes. All right, Saurabh, do stay with me. Mustafa Sheikh also joining me from a railway station at the harbour line. Mustafa, what's the situation at the harbour line?
Well, for now there is respite from rains at this point of time. Since Sunday morning it was raining heavily, and you can see what situation happened after the rainfall at Chunabhatti railway station. The harbour line and the central line had to be shut down because of heavy waterlogging at different stations. This is one of the stations on the central line which we are showing you at this point of time, and there are similar instances to be seen all around the central. Hence they have suspended all the services. Now that rains have stopped, but the danger of high tide still remains. The 3.89 meters high tide is in the danger zone for Mumbai. So this waterlogging will continue till Sunday afternoon, because there cannot be a receding of water if there is waterlogging, because the pumping doesn't work and the suction out of the water doesn't happen. So the low-lying areas and the bus divergence on the road remains at it is. What is also important as the second part will be whether it rains heavily in the later part of the day. If yes, then the situations will keep getting worse. Right. Now we are getting a lesser crowd on Mumbai on a Sunday, but Monday there will be a working day and people will start coming out.
Mustafa and Saurabh, thanks for joining me live. We'll keep coming back to you for more. But for now, the latest from Mumbai seems to be that it stopped raining in most of the parts of the city in the suburban areas. Some respite, but the high tide is expected at about 2 o'clock and waterlogging could take place post that as well. Now, moving back to the story we told you about right at the beginning of the bulletin, coming from Vadodara. What you're going to see on your screens is very rare, where you see in a dramatic video a team of National Disaster Response Force rescuing a crocodile from a flooded street. You can see that the water was receding and the crocodile was in the middle of that road, snarling at all the NDRF personnel that you can see on the spot. A string was put around him, then a piece of cloth to cover his eyes, and then you can see that man there sitting on top of the crocodile, urging the others also to restrain him by sitting on top of him, after which we believe he was taken away from the spot. This is not the first video coming in from Vadodara. A few days ago, you did see another one where a smaller sized crocodile had also snapped at a stray dog, and you could see onlookers from their homes catching that on camera. This video too going viral across social media networks.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.